with another departure and more. This is Pro Wrestling Central. My name is John, and you're watching the Wrestling Report. Touching on R-Truth not having his WWE contract renewed, Jonathan Coachman sent a warning to those in the WWE locker room.
Hey guys, emergency wrestling take here. So many of you have been responding to the release of R-Truth, and I've seen so many superstars like The Miz, Karrion Kross. The list goes on and on, talking about how much they're going to miss R-Truth. Understand, for those of you who went on here on whatever platform and said, hey, this is simply business. This is what they do. He's 55 years old. Anybody that wrote that doesn't understand the wrestling business at all. You're traveling 52 weeks a year. Think about whatever job you have. And you're traveling with those people all over the world for 52 weeks a year, multiple days a week. You become like family, literally. And with someone like R-Truth, who everybody loves, nobody didn't like R-Truth. Well, whatever the reason, if this is his decision, God bless him. I wish him nothing but the best. But TKO is now doing what the company does every single year, what WWE did, and that's they go through releases about a month after WrestleMania. And I get the business part. For those of you who don't understand why so many people are upset, that's the part I don't get. Understand, there's a million things R-Truth could have done. Years ago, they started a program called the Legends Program, and a lot of those make a lot of money. And then they also started a program where ambassadors would represent the company. You go around ahead of time. If Raw's coming to Minneapolis, you can send R-Truth to Minneapolis to promote the show a week or two early. There's a million things he could have done. And did they approach him with any of those? I don't know. But I know this, that if this company is going to thrive long term, they have to keep guys like R-Truth around in some capacity. It's not just about TV time and getting in the ring. This is about having a cohesive locker room. And when you bring in new guys, having mentors to help them and keeping a positive attitude backstage. And R-Truth did that. And today, yeah, today's a sad day. But we know it's business. But it's not always the right piece of business. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Coach and Bro, special time. Coaching company in the morning. Let's go.
Many fans have noticed that Gunther has deleted most of his tweets, just leaving a retweet that shows a photo of his wife. While some were concerned that he could be leaving WWE, it should be noted that he signed a multi-year deal with the company towards the end of last year. Talking about her friend and former NXT star CORA Jade being released by WWE, Roxanne Perez told the New York Post, "I absolutely love CORA so much, and yeah, we definitely talked about making it to the WWE together before we even made it. And being able to share all of those moments that we were able to share together from her last NXT match, being to tag with me, was really cool. I feel like when I look back at my NXT career, I just see CORA and how much she helped me with my character work and to be comfortable with who I am. So being able to do all of these promos with her and these backstages really brought out a different side of me and a more comfortable side, and a side that I had never really shown to the world or the crowd before. So yeah, I absolutely love CORA, and it's hard to do it without her now, but I know she's gonna absolutely kill it in whatever she decides to do. I think everybody should definitely keep an eye on Elena Black because she's gonna do some really cool things. With the WWE and AAA Worlds Collide event coming up, a potential spoiler was given in regards to stars that could be on the card. Ringside News wrote that WWE may be throwing a major curveball into this weekend's Worlds Collide event, and it involves two of the most talked about names on Raw. According to Fightful Select, WWE Creative has discussed plans for Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio to appear at the WWE AAA Worlds Collide show this Saturday, June 7th at the Kia Forum in Los Angeles. While early talks suggested the appearance would be a segment rather than a match, sources were quick to note that creative plans are always subject to change. The move is seen as a potential way to bring even more star power and drama to the international crossover event, which already boasts a packed lineup featuring talent from both WWE and AAA. Dominic isn't currently scheduled to appear at WWE Money in the Bank that same night, while Liv Morgan is booked for a Money in the Bank qualifier on WWE Raw, a match insiders say Stephanie Vaquer was originally expected to win. If the plans hold, it could be a major moment for both Morgan and Mysterio, especially amid their growing on-screen dynamic. With Liv recently showering Dominic with affection and nearly $10,000 worth of sneakers, fans will be watching closely to see what they bring to Worlds Collide. Also worth noting, Puerto Rican legend Savio Vega has been confirmed for the event, marking a major nod to WWE's international roots and longtime fans. Vega last appeared at WWE Backlash 2023 in San Juan and received a massive reaction from the live crowd. It appears another WWE name will be leaving the promotion, with Mike Johnson reporting that CARLITO will be exiting WWE. PWInsider.com can exclusively confirm. Similar to R-Truth, we are told that CARLITO's current WWE deal will not be renewed, and once it runs its course, he will be departing the company. CARLITO, 46, a member of the Colon wrestling family, wrestled last night for WWC in Puerto Rico, winning the promotion's Puerto Rican Championship from Ray Gonzalez. The son of WWE Hall of Famer Carlos Colon, CARLITO was originally signed to WWE back in 2003 under a developmental deal. He had runs with the Intercontinental and United States titles, as well as tag team title reigns with his brother Primo. He was released in 2010. After working independence, CARLITO made an appearance in the 2021 Royal Rumble. He was signed to a new WWE deal in 2023 after receiving a thunderous response to an appearance at WWE Backlash that year in Puerto Rico. He was assigned to the Raw roster and later became a member of the Judgment Day faction. While he had appeared regularly with the group, the last time he wrestled for the company was the 2025 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal over WrestleMania weekend in Las Vegas. CARLITO confirmed this on X, writing, "My contract is up in 2 weeks. It will not be renewed. On top of that, WWE is demanding I pay back the money they paid me for apparently stealing money from the company. I've had my lawyers look into it, and after reviewing my footage on Netflix for the past months, they suggested I pay them back the money. All jokes aside, gracias WWE and especially the WWE Universe. P.S. I'll reappear again in another 13 years. These posts from CARLITO apparently broke WWE's protocol, as Dave Meltzer noted on Wrestling Observer Radio. Usually when we hear about these guys being gone, and they say it like, put it this way, if you're gonna be back, I mean the usual protocol, which is why it's kind of a surprise to me, especially with CARLITO, is that if you're in this situation, they send you out there. You usually get massacred in some way and they blow you off. And then they'll tell you, oh, by the way, you're not being renewed. Brian Alvarez added, well, the CARLITO one is weird because with Truth, it's like they did that last big run. But with CARLITO, it's like he wasn't doing anything, but they were in the middle of doing a storyline with him and Raquel. They've been working on this for months. Meltzer replied, that's not how they do it. They don't tell you until they've blown you off. That's the whole point of this. Stevie Richards would comment on CARLITO leaving WWE, taking a shot at the company's creative team. The thing they didn't get the most out of, or anywhere near out of, is CARLITO. CARLITO looks like they just put him in there because he's CARLITO, and CARLITO's backstage playing video games all the time and doing whatever. But why didn't you bring CARLITO back to do what got CARLITO over from match 1, where he won the US title against John Cena? You want to talk about strapping a rocket on somebody, and then the run he had, and even the tag team title run with Chris Masters. This guy carried the ball as CARLITO Caribbean Cool, or CARLITO shortened up. But then you put him in a gimmick that doesn't even show who CARLITO was. You didn't even let him spit the apple at people anymore. So you've literally neutered the character, made him a guy that just basically took finishes and bumps for people, which is fine, but then you're not going to renew the contract when it's your fault. fault. Once again, creative has nothing for you. You're not getting over these, whatever kind of gaslighting you want to put in front of a talent. This is a fake, subjective business decided by bean counters, not creative people, who just look and either nod their head or don't. And that's as good as a no. They didn't. It's their fault they didn't get everything they could out of CARLITO. Not CARLITO's fault, absolutely not. This here could be explained in a lot of different ways, not featured. Like the third or fourth guy in a group, never cuts promos, works once a month. You can logistically explain it. But it's not on CARLITO, it's on creative. It's their failure. He can't just say, tonight I want a world title match, I qualified. No, they're telling you when you work, when you don't work. And then somehow, when you get released, the wrestling business becomes a real competitive sport and you just didn't want it. You didn't want the quarterback reps. You were on the sideline holding the clipboard happily. Do you see how they do you? We're all one big family when you want to leave or ask for more money, but when they're getting rid of you, it's just business, brother. Got me, brother. When it comes to the reason behind WWE not renewing the contracts of R-Truth and now CARLITO, Dave Meltzer said this on Wrestling Observer Radio. R-Truth, not so much. I mean, he's been around for a long time and I think a lot of people were surprised. But when you really look at it, between the age and the fact that he's not, he's just in there for quick cameos. It's not like he's in weekly storylines or anything like that. When you're bringing people in, when you make additions to a roster, you have to make subtractions. And I was surprised with CARLITO in the sense that he's in the middle of, the Judgment Day thing. And they have regular TV time. Anyone who's on that borderline right now with so many people being brought up, if you're not being used in a program and you're not like this major superstar, you're in danger. And older is worse than younger, obviously. And this was your pro wrestling news update. I hope you're all having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all later.